My name's Lucy. I was a dental nurse. I became pregnant in February 2016 and had my baby in November 2016. I had an amazing birth and went home the day after and had bleeding for 2 weeks post Eleanor. And they decided that I was going to be sent to Sheffield for further tests and treatment. That was when we were told that I had cancer and it was choriocarcinoma. It was aggressive. In my womb, my lungs and my brain. I would have bloods and then the chemo and then I would be back home. In between that, I had my little daughter to look after as well. On New Year's Eve, after seeing chiropractors, after seeing physios, I collapsed in my living room and my legs just stopped working. I was told that I would never walk again and that I would always need a colostomy bag. My cancer had returned and it had returned with a vengeance. It was on my spinal cord and it was in my brain. They removed the tumour, what they could, and the consultant didn't know how the recovery was going to be. I would have to not have had an infection for 2 weeks before the rehab centre at Sheffield would take me. I was also laid flat for 2 weeks after my laminectomy. I wasn't allowed to sit up at all. The spinal unit goal, all that they wanted me to be able to do, to be able to transfer from a wheelchair to a normal chair. I needed to do more than that. I rang my nurse and I just said to her, you've got to get me out of here because it's just such a slow process and I needed to be at home with my daughter. I'd already spent 6 months away from my daughter and I just wanted to be at home with her. So once the CCG had contacted CAM, they came and visited me in hospital. When Sally and Lewis came to see me, they asked, what matters to you? Goal number 1, to move from wheelchair to a normal chair. Goal number 2, to pick a piece of paper off the floor out of my wheelchair. Goal number 3 was to stand. Goal number 4, to ride a horse. Goal number 5, to go climbing. Goal number 6, to walk down the aisle and marry my fiancé. To be able to take my daughter to school on my own and be a mum. I was told when I was in hospital these goals could be achieved, but it was going to be a marathon and it wasn't going to be a sprint. Sally and Lewis were there from word go. They were absolutely fantastic. They listened to me and they realised what I needed was completely individual to anybody else. When I came home, Sally and Lewis came to have a home visit and they wanted to know what I wanted and what I needed really to be able to progress still. We looked at a care and support plan and we went through and decided what would be in place for when I came home, and obviously a personalised health budget, which was personalised just to my care and my needs. I wouldn't have got to where I am now without having the personal assistant at home. I think everybody needs personalised care. I mean, I was a new mum and had that to deal with, as well as my spinal cord injury and cancer. And I think that my needs were met every point down the line.
smiling.
Yeah, that's good.
Smile now.
That's why.
Yeah, got it.
Good.
Action.
Cut.
Nice, cool. Alright.
My family are amazed at where we've come. We still look back at photos and videos and we just think that we can't believe that we actually live that life now. We all take our legs for granted, really. So, yeah.
Yeah. That's